Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. 2023 has some days of power and days of challenge that you have to know about because they may affect your love, your money, or your career. So be prepared. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. The tarot card for the first quarter is Justice. She sits on her throne and holds a sword in her hand, which can cut both ways. The scales she holds are perfectly balanced. Justice will be done. The card for the second quarter is the King of Wands. He is a powerful man of action. He has position and strength. This is a good time for a new adventure. The tarot card for the third quarter is the Five of Wands. A group of young men are sparring. It suggests obstacles and competition. But to win the game, you must master the game. The tarot card for the fourth quarter is the Nine of Pentacles. A successful woman stands in a lush garden. She holds a falcon. This is a good time to enjoy all the good things in life you deserve. Leo, the tarot card for the first quarter of the year is Justice. Justice is the card of ultimate balance. The sword in her hand cuts both ways. The scales are in perfect balance, suggesting a positive flow between the past and the future. So as we stand on this precipice, we can see there are needed changes that should be made. But we can also see that some would pervert justice and turn the system to their advantage. May true justice be done. Now, as we look into the astrology for the first quarter, the year begins with 4 planets in Capricorn, and they are in your 6th house. Now, this is a great time to look at what you need to change in your daily routine to feel healthier and be more productive at work. Mars will be direct in your 11th house, improving your ability to communicate and network with associates. Mercury will go direct on the 18th, so finances and investments may improve. That would be a good thing. And then Venus will conjunct Saturn on the 24th, so take relationships issues very seriously. As we move into February, Jupiter moves forward in your 9th house. Now this can bring opportunities to put ambitious plans into action. And Venus will be in your 8th conjunct Neptune mid-month, and the Sun will also conjunct Saturn on the same day. So this is an important time for a serious look at how you join your energy with others. So know what you need to give and receive. As we move into March, this may bring you an opportunity to network with helpful people as Venus will conjunct Jupiter in your 9th house and you expand your ambitions to get ahead. And Saturn will enter Pisces and your 8th house for the first time in 30 years, forcing you to make changes with your deepest sensual energies. You must be willing to let things go so that you can move ahead. And Pluto will enter Aquarius, hinting at changes in your approach to both business and personal relationships. The tarot card for the second quarter is the King of Wands. He sits on a powerful throne and looks ready for action. This is a creative energy that represents a need to follow your vision and goals. So find new opportunities for you have the energy and ability to take them on. Use the power of positive thinking to help you achieve success. This is an excellent card for problem solving and asserting your inner power. You may need to take a chance or make a new investment. Now, as we look into the astrology for the second quarter, April begins with Venus conjunct Uranus up in your 10th house. And at the same time, Mars will trine Saturn. Now, this is a great combination of energy. It brings opportunities to use your ideas and connections to get ahead in your career. Jupiter conjunct the Sun on the 11th up in your 9th house makes you feel that you understand what you need to learn to reach your goals. But there is a total solar eclipse on the 20th, and it warns you to slow down as different people may not see your vision. As we move into May, it starts with a powerful full moon which is building, and it warns you to stay out of emotional conflicts at home. So you may not understand how your family members are feeling. And you may be able to communicate with the powers that be after the 14th, as Mercury will go direct in your 10th and Jupiter enters Taurus also in your 10th on the 18th. So new opportunities appear so you can present valuable ideas to powerful supporters. Now, as you go into June, it starts with a full moon, which can bring opportunities for deepening romantic encounters. Woo! But be careful on the 5th, when Mercury will conjunct Uranus, and that gets a little bit crazy. So you're going to have to take this unstable energy and try to keep a sense of security. And if you add Saturn retrograde in your 8th house, it asks you to take some time to understand what you need in intimacy and what you need to give in intimacy. And Pluto will return to your 6th house. So review your work schedule and your health routines. The tarot card for the third quarter is the Five of Wands. It shows a number of men sparring with each other. This may not represent an actual battle, but rather a practice session. It represents there may be a competitive situation or some type of obstacle in the way of your success. You may have to make some adjustments so you can meet the challenges of life. If you're willing to learn, you may yet win the game. So as we look into the astrology, the third quarter begins in July with a full moon and Mercury conjunct the Sun in your 12th house. So you have to separate your feelings and logic, or there will be tension between your daily responsibilities and some maybe inner emotional fears. So you're going to have to balance that out. Neptune begins the month retrograde in your 8th house. So reconsider how you use your deeper intuition. Control your desire to spend money when Mars in the 2nd house opposes Saturn on the 21st. And then Venus will go retrograde in your 1st house on the 22nd, asking you to reconsider how you can improve your appearance and express your personality. As we move into August, the full moon in your 7th house squares Jupiter and suggests you may be a little bit too emotional in career situations. And Mercury retrograde on the 23rd. So do not spend money that you do not have. Be ready to change your career responsibilities as Uranus will go retrograde up in your 10th house on the 28th. Now, as we move into September, full moon light on the 1st in your 8th house suggests you need to balance your emotions and your partner's needs. But Mercury is still retrograde in the 2nd house, so watch any disagreements that might happen over money or resources. Venus will go direct on the 4th of the month in your 1st house, giving you a signal to pamper yourself. But Jupiter goes retrograde on the same day up in the 10th house, and that warns you not to be too optimistic in your career goals. And some confusion may clear up after the 15th, as Mercury will go direct in your 2nd house of money. That's good. Now, as we move into the fourth quarter, the tarot card is the Nine of Pentacles. This card shows a woman standing alone in a lush garden. She is well dressed and a falcon is on her hand. She represents a sense of accomplishment and security. She may also signify the ability to attract all the good things in life. This is a positive card that suggests good things may be coming your way, so make sure you treat them with respect. Now, as we look down into the astrology for the fourth quarter, October begins with confusion in the air and a sense of conflict. Mercury opposes Neptune up in the 8th house, so you'll have to be very careful to focus on investments and money. Mars in the 3rd house will make 3 major aspects which warns you to control friction with career and co-workers. And the Sun in the 4th house also makes a bunch of major aspects, 3, and that asks you to be aware of your security needs and how your family is feeling. As the month ends, Pluto in the 6th house will go direct, changing the course of your responsibilities at work. And Mars will end the month asking you if your communications abilities need some more discipline. So as we go into November, it starts again with 3 powerful oppositions, pitting your career responsibilities against your family time. You may need to balance them out. Mars in the 5th house is very active, so you'll have to know when to focus on romance, as both the Sun and Mars will square Saturn up in your 8th house. And that's the house of shared energy and intimacy, so be careful. And December has 5 Venus aspects that point to a sense of needing self-control leading up to the holidays. But don't forget the feelings and beliefs of others. And the month will end with both Venus and Mars down in the 5th house, and that asks you to focus on your creativity and romantic possibilities. That can be exciting. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like this video, subscribe, and ring the little bell to be notified when new videos come out. And if you'd like to arrange a private psychic and spiritual reading with astrology, just go to my website, internetpsychicreadings.com or professorastrology.com.